Hey everyone, today I am very excited to unbox my new Bella Grace planner. Usually when I do some type of unboxing or review, I like to take a look at it first, maybe open it, make sure I know what I want to say, the pros and cons, what I like, what I would change. But when I started to open this box, it was wrapped really nicely and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do a true unboxing here. So I'm gonna just open it up and look through everything. So I have not yet seen this planner, so let's go ahead and take a look. So first things first, it comes in this really cute box. It's got like little parrots and butterflies and like sort of, it's a floral look. So I got it mailed to me last week, and on top there's like a little, this is what I saw and I was like, okay, maybe I'll just like really unbox it. So it was this like tissue paper. So I'm gonna open it up. Oh my gosh, okay, I'm already so excited. Look at this, they sent me pens. This is really exciting. I feel like I never order myself pens. I did do like a writing utensil video a little while ago, and that was fun because I was like, I'm just gonna get these for the video, and then I wound up using them and I love them. But these are like marker pens. So it looks like all of these have like a really fine point, and then there is a brush tip here. Yeah, so those are really fun. I got green, red, purple, and black. So I will have to test these out. I love doing like a little bit of fake calligraphy in my planner. So these are awesome. It also came with a little self-care checklist, which I really like. Daily stretches, go for a walk midday. That's like my favorite thing in terms of self-care. I love taking walks. And there's a little note here too. Thank you for supporting our small business. And that's good. They have a little 15% off coupon. So it's really nice that they include that in case you want to order anything else. And let's see, we've got a little quote, some stickers. Oh, these are fun. I love floral stickers, so these are so cute. There are some bright idea and little coffee stickers, so those are fun. And it also came with a notepad, like a little magnet notepad for the fridge. So I really love that. It's nice to sort of get like a gift before your planner. Not that it is required or you need a lot of stuff, but that's just like a really nice factor in the unboxing when you get some additional things that you know you'll get to use in your planner. All right, moving along. I have always said in terms of like an unboxing, the packaging doesn't have to be super nice because I'm gonna throw the packaging away. However, I will say the fact that this came in a box and it is bubble wrapped is really nice because, you know, when things are getting shipped, you wanna make sure nothing gets damaged. So nice bubble wrapped packaging. So I'm gonna take it out here. And there is a little paper with a little ribbon on it. I'm gonna take that off. And then here is the planner. So I absolutely love the cover style. There were a couple of different options, and the black and white stood out to me because it was really a simple style. I have had black and white covers before. Actually, once upon a time, I designed my own planner. I actually hired somebody to like help me make it, and then I had it printed, and it was just like so much fun to have it. It was similarly laid out to the Ecolo style that I love of the weekly, where you have notes on one side and then on the other side you have the daily. And on that cover I did a black and white style because I just thought that it was simple, it was classic, but it was unique. So when I saw this, I was like, I definitely want to go for that again. Another thing that I really love about this cover is that you can personalize it. So I put my initial with a little flower around it, which is really cute, and I added a quote. I have loved the stars too fondly to be fearful of the night. So I really love that quote, and it fits really nicely on there, so I really like it. Another thing I like about this planner already, I can tell, is it's a great size. So it's not too small, it's not too big. I feel like sometimes I think I need a ton of space and then I wind up with some enormous planner that doesn't work for me because it's just a little too big. So anyway, so far I really love the style of the cover and I really love the size. It also comes with this rubber band, which is really helpful because, as I always say, if you're taking it with you, if you're gonna toss it in your purse or your bag, it's nice to have something to keep it shut. And the cover has silver corners, so that's nice too. I feel like it helps maintain the planner when you're taking it along with you, which is really helpful. So I just opened it up and I really love, I'm gonna move the paper aside. I really love that it's got a folder in the front. That is something that is really important to me. I have that in one of my top planner features. I did a video on that a while ago, and having a folder is really nice for anything that you wanna take with you. So when you look at it, you have this really nice lay flat binding, which I'm a big fan of just because when you have something that opens all the way like this, I feel like the writing is a little bit neater. It's a little bit easier to write in. So you get this front page that says 2022 weekly planner with your initial, which I really love, and then Bella Grace Planners weekly 2022. So you look at the yearly calendar, the 2022 at a glance, and then when you turn the page, you get important dates to remember. So you get January through December, you get 4 lines per month, and then you get some other boxes. So need to do sometime this year, would like to do sometime this year, important dates in 2023, and need to plan for 2023. So that's really nice to have sort of an outlook for this year, but also for next year as well. When you flip the page, there's a contact list and a password keeper. Just be careful with your password keeper. You know, I always talk about hackers. My husband loves to make fun of me because I'm like, hackers, you know, but you have to be careful with your password. So maybe use this page for something else. Maybe you want to write down something else on this page, but it is nice to have a page in the front for whatever. Maybe you could make it another contacts page, which is great. And then we go into January. So this is not a tabbed planner. Sometimes planners with a monthly, weekly, or a monthly layout have tabs, and this one doesn't, which isn't a big deal. And this is a Sunday start, so it runs Sunday to Saturday. And I really like that these boxes are definitely big enough to write in. Sometimes you get planners where the boxes just are a little bit small and you can't fit everything that you need to. So this is a great layout. It's very simple. There are no lines on the monthly, which I really like because you can fill it exactly how you want it. And then on the right side, there's a space for reminders and appointments. I think for me, I probably wouldn't use the appointments box because I would just put the appointment on the actual calendar day that it falls, but I do love the reminders column. And another thing I love is that sometimes it's fun to do like a fun monthly spread and there's nothing up here. I have like I don't want to say like a love-hate relationship because I don't care that much, but when there are perpetual calendars, so for January, often you see one for December and one for February, the month before and the month after. Sometimes I'm like, that's fine, but like I don't really know if I need that. So I like that it's wide open at the top so that I could decorate that, put a quote, stickers, whatever I want, and it's nice and empty up there for me. So I've turned the page and I am on to the weekly. Now, one thing I want to say before I actually look at the weekly, I noticed when I went like this that you can see the months kind of like right here, which is helpful without the tab. So you can kind of see how they are shaded a little bit. So that's really helpful in finding your place without the tab. So I like that. So looking at the weekly, you get projects and goals on the left, gratitude and kindness, habit tracker, and notes. And then I have columns beginning on Monday through Sunday. And so you get a column with 3 boxes. And I really like that because there's nothing added. Again, I don't like when there's like a column that says to do, workout, and dinner plans or whatever, something like that, because I want to be able to decide what I put in there. So I like that it's blank. And I also like that Saturday and Sunday have their own columns. So that's really great. I think that it's nice and it's simple. So there are some of those extras, but I have plenty of space to write, and I love that Saturday and Sunday have their own columns. Also, there are 2 font options, and I chose Classic, which I really like. I think it's a very simple way to have the planner laid out, and I really like that there aren't a ton of bells and whistles. It just seems like something really easy to work with. Similar to the monthly, I like that if you look at the top, it says January, but there is nothing else up there, so you could add any additional notes, reminders. You could put Post-its up there, which is another thing I really like to do, put Post-its in my planner, stickers, anything that you need a little bit of extra space for, there is space at the top. So I really like that when you look at the weekly layout, you have that space on top and it's laid out in a really nice and simple way. Once you flip through all of the weeklies of that month, you get 2 extra pages for each month. You get a budget on the left and the monthly review on the right. Now, the budget is something that I probably wouldn't use, and I have not just said that about this planner, about every planner. So I think in my Silk and Sonda review, there is a budget sheet, and I mentioned in that video too that I am just not a paper budget person. I used to be, but I switched to an electronic version of my budget, which to be honest could probably be optimized a little bit more as well. But I'm just away from my paper budget, and so because of that, I probably wouldn't use this. However, if you are new to budgeting or you're just trying to get an idea of what you're spending your money on, or maybe just planning, making sure your bills are paid each month, you could use this. So it allows you space at the top to check off which month it is. You can put your incomes, other income, total incomes, your fixed and your variable expenses, your debt and savings, and then there are some other additional areas in the bottom. So like I said, probably not something that I would use, but it could be helpful if you're just starting off, or maybe you do like to budget on paper. On the next page, you have the monthly review. Now, this is something that I would definitely use sometimes in other planners. I get the monthly wrap up or the monthly review add-on, or maybe it comes in that planner and I'm like, I'm gonna use this, and then I really have to force myself to do it because I just get lazy, or all of a sudden I blink and I'm halfway into the next month and I'm like, I don't even remember what happened. But what's good about making yourself do this is if you look at this, so 6 lines for your top accomplishments, as well as highlights, setbacks, things things to learn, things to change, start, stop, continue, and next month's priorities. So I think that this is a fantastic overview of the month. You kind of start to think about the next month, but you really get to fully reflect on the past month. So if I were to use this planner, this is something that I would really want to make myself do, because I think at the end of the year, it's nice as you wrap up to look back on each month and see what went well, what you're proud of, what you want to celebrate, and maybe some things that you want to improve upon. Then when you flip to the back, you get some notes sheets. So it looks like you get about 4 or 5 of the grid dot, which I really like. And then you get a couple more of the line sheets, which is a deal breaker for me. You know that I love having line paper. It's nice to have the grid dots too, but I would never want a planner without any sheets because it's just really important to me to have notes pages. So this has probably about, I would say 8 to 10 total of sheets of paper. So you're probably getting about 20 pages in the back, which is awesome. So all in all, I really love the way that this planner is laid out. I like how on the weekly you get some extras, and on the monthly, it's just like a really clean design. Everything is easy to write in. There's plenty of space. You have that space at the top. It's not too cluttered. It's very simple. So I really think that it is great in that aspect. I think in reviewing this planner, the only 2 things that I would change are the cover. I'm looking at it and it seems just a little bit like not smooth. And so I'm not sure if maybe it's just looking that way to me because I have a striped black and white cover. And because of that, like, you know, it's not something with a print or floral where maybe no matter what brand of planner it is, a lot of little nuances can be hidden. But I think that that would be one thing that I might change. And then the other thing is that in the printing, I think that there are just like tiny little details that maybe could be improved upon. So like when I look at the habit tracker, there's this one line that just falls a tiny bit short, like it looks a little tiny bit uneven. So I think cleaning that up would make the planner look a little bit cleaner. However, I will say that the rest of the planner is totally fine. It's not like the printing is smudged or anything like that. And the paper quality is actually really good. You know what, while I'm here, I'm gonna do a pen test real quick. I'll do it on January because I think that there is some space for December. You get that last week of December. So I'll do a little pen test here with my new pen. I'll do a little hello. Not my best handwriting there, but that's okay. It was just a quick little thing that I did. And when I look at it, yeah, the paper quality is really good. So it's not that the quality is bad. I would just think that like the layout with some of those tiny little details like in the habit tracker, if those were improved upon, I think it would make a big deal within the planner. So all in all, I would say that this is a really nice planner. I like the layout, and I think that this is a good option if you want something that has a weekly and a monthly. You're not looking for a daily, you're not looking for exclusively a monthly, but just, you know, a general weekly planner. This is a really nice option, and there are definitely some good cover options in terms of different styles as well. So anyway, you'll have to let me know what you think about this. If you like the black and white striped style, I think it is really pretty. Also, as I mentioned, I did personalize that cover, so let me know how you feel about personalized covers. If you're happy to just buy one off the shelf and just have a regular cover, or if you like having your initials or quote, or maybe your full name, the year with your name, anything like that. I always like to know what people do with their covers when you have the option of personalization. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. And if you do decide to go ahead and get one of these planners, you'll have to let me know. And if you enjoyed this, like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.